Welcome back. It's been a couple days and I haven't made a video. Uh, I just kind of wanted to give myself a moment to think and see how the hobby was. My PC Prismatic Evolutions came in with the promo, and they only got two. And on release day, I went to go get two more because they usually redrop them and they didn't. So it's kind of bad, kind of good. It's bad because a lot of people who didn't get it on the initial launch 2 months ago didn't get any, so they don't have any. But it's good for me personally because these things are going to be a little more expensive and a little more premium now that you weren't able to get them the other day on Friday when they dropped. They might come out later, but because they're going to be random, it's going to be people who snipe them and not just the random person in the hobby. And I made a video about talking about not buying on release, and I actually did get a case of ETBs. Right here. Right? Is that it? Yeah. I got a case of ETBs, and I know in the video that I said not to grab the Prismatic on release day, and I'm still a believer in that, but I meant at 150. I went ahead and grabbed them at 115, which isn't exactly, the price I wanted, but I went ahead and grabbed one case, and then now I'm saving the rest of my money for either future sets or good buys or anything, or do I go walk into a Target and see it for MSRP? I'm not buying any more. I'm kind of seeing how the market responds to the release. Oh, I also go to GameStop technically. I did get this for retail, and I actually had my $5 off, so I got for $9, which is pretty good. And it's like $35-40 in line. Kind of crazy. I mean, I know the promos have a little bit, but still. And I just kind of wanted to come on here and tell you guys I'm actually surprised looking at the prices. The EVs right now, I think, are going to mirror Evolving Skies prices of the VMAXs for these, which is going to be pretty wild. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty expensive. I think there's that. And then you're going to have the Master Balls. Those things, dude, it's going to be so expensive. I'm concerned for the collector, the average collector trying to get, a Master set. It's going to be impossible. It's just going to be impossible. Yeah, that's Prismatic. Journey Together is coming up. I'm kind of laughing at that set. I don't. Set's small. The IRs aren't even that crazy. I don't see it being huge. I don't see. I mean, it might be scalped, dude, but I don't see that set being a big I see that being our battle styles, dude. I just step back. I would not buy that set. Maybe buy something under MSRP, maybe if that's your thing. Right now, if you can, and you go to your Costco and you see the 151 Blooming Waters, dude, it's the best buy right now. Market's going crazy. 151, I think if Blooming Waters is our last 151 product, we will see $20 a pack by the end of this year for 151. The cases of these, the 10 I have this right here, $8.50 on TCG Player. $850. Lowest list, $850. That's crazy. I mean, it's almost that's $100 a bundle. That's wild. And I mean, I don't know where it goes from there. But I saw the Pokemon Center Evolving Skies sell for $500. Evolving Skies at $1,500. I think right now there's just a lot of craziness going on. Buying right now is not exactly a play. I'm not saying you shouldn't play. I think it's Pokemon buying in Pokemon is kind of like buying Wall Street. Like buying, I think you should buy a little bit at all times, no matter if it's high, low, whatever. But just buy things that are like good deals. Buy things that are like if you can find Silver Tempest for $40 or ETB for $40. Like if you can find things for a good price, I mean it's not even bad. I mean I think at Walmart you can buy these for $50 right now. Now I'm not saying that they're gonna be in good condition or they're not gonna be like, but $50 for this, I think $50 for this isn't even a bad deal, right? I really got this from Walmart. Like this is look how clean that is. The seal's clean, dude. And it's like I mean, obviously I got mine for $26, $28. Like you're not gonna get those prices, but it's like 151's a good deal. Prismatic Evolutions, and don't get me wrong, like I am a seal collector. Look at this stuff, like I just use seals, right? And I want to rent this stuff, and I know the hit rates. Like the hit rates are terrible, and I want to like that shows you how good Pokemon is, right? If somebody who literally does this to make money, who wants to rip these things, which I spent $65, these go for $270 right now. These are online for $270. We're talking about 4x, instant 4x, dude, on products. That is crazy. Like, I mean, obviously you can't buy like a million of them, but still, having a guaranteed 4x is like, it's so easy, so clean. Like I can flip those two for well over $500. Like, fuck, dude. I'm not gonna, because I think those could be even crazier than these boxes could be crazier than 151 PCs, because there's only one round of it. PCs had a 151 had a little bit more. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable where we're at in the market. Yeah. So I have 12 ETBs of Prismatic, and I have one poster. And from now on, I'm just gonna buy stuff at MSRP. I'm not gonna buy any more at the inflated price. I do think the price will go up. It did kind of crash on release day to about 120. I don't see it going below that much unless the reprint's huge. These restocks that we're having in February and March, and they're gonna be different products. They're not. I don't think they're gonna touch the ETB price as much. I don't think people realize how big Prismatic's gonna be, and dude, it's scary. Look at the restocks at Walmart, Targets. People are running, fighting. It's bad, and I think that's gonna make it even worse, because then people out in their hobby are gonna see them and be like, "Why are people fighting? Why are people doing that?" And now this big whole word of scalpers and resellers, like, that's always been a thing. Reselling and scalping have always been a thing. It happens every day, all day. But now that it's easy, but now it's big mainstream, it's gonna be huge. I think Pokemon in the next year is gonna be huge. I think it's gonna be a problem. And Pokemon's gonna address it. They're gonna print to the ground. I hope Pokemon prints to the ground. All the little flippers are gonna run away, and it's gonna be cheap again. And I mean, if some of this stuff goes up really, really fast, I'm gonna sell. Like, if I start seeing like if I start seeing like some of these booster boxes into the 300 and 400, like all the new stuff, I'm probably gonna sell just because of like reprint window. It's just if things get wild, I'll sell a little bit, cash in, and then buy right back in. Stellar Crown, look at that set. Booty set. I mean, not booty, but it's a small set. It's got realistically like 4 cards that people want. Surging Sparks already sold. That thing, I could have sold it at the wrong time, like it could come online and there's just not enough and she gets gobbled up, but I think we just gotta be careful, but still, strong market, more buyers than ever. I've seen a lot more Pokemon news outside of my Pokemon channels recently, and I think that that's going to change. Maybe change how it's done. Something weird happened today. TikTok did officially shut down. I think that that's going to be a little weird because Pokemon sellers are going to have to move a little bit around and figure out how they're going to sell their stuff. So that might slow down the ripping a little bit, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on which of the hobby you're on. But interesting. And yeah, that's all I got today, guys.